wasn't stopped, bud.
Hey guys, if you got time to come out to the Freedom Factory this weekend, we have over 110 cars racing at the Freedom Factory this Friday and Saturday. And if you can't make it, you can watch online at CleetusMcFarland.com. This is the car that I will be racing this weekend. So come on out either tonight or tomorrow, January 7th.
Hell yeah, brother. You're on the Cleetus McFarland YouTube channel.
Sam, you getting this thing dialed in, brother?
Hey, this thing's going to be dialed in. Give it to
Yeah, I see you got some wax on here, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Getting that wax on there. Wax on, wax off, brother.
Wax on, wax off. There it is.
Hey, we got a little dyno session here in a little bit. Now it's waxed up, make a couple more horsepower.
Oh, yeah. Big time. Big time.
Thanks, buddy. What do you think about these wheels? They got to go, I think.
Wheels got to go.
We need something a little different.
Them wheels are not this truck.
And we need to lower it.
Oh,
It's got some ride height to it. See some interior action on this thing?
Ooh,
wow.
On this.
Wow.
After we're done with it, I'll do the interior, but I got all the doors done.
Dang,
Just
brother.
Right through here. It had a lot of junk in here.
Hey.
Here.
Yeah, it looks really good.
It's gonna be nice.
All right, well, we'll see how much it can make today. We got John Lund here from Lund Racing. He's the guy who helped us get the giveaway truck running so good. So we got to get our turbo truck now. Turbo race truck on the dynamometer. See how many horse torques it can make. And because it's a Ford, you know, it basically takes a little bit of magic, a little bit of space science, things like that to get these things to run right. So that's why we got John here.
Yes, sir.
To hopefully make it rip. However, John's making us sacrifice our trans brake today. He said it's going to kill our 10-speed. So at the end of today, we'll no longer have a trans brake, but it's for the best, right?
Definitely.
Get rid of the
Needs a
10.
two-step next on it.
Yeah, so I guess a lot of the guys with these fast trucks like Midnight Performance, they all foot brake the truck with a 2-step, and longevity of your 10-speed much longer, which trust me, we don't want to be buying 10 speeds every week because they are not cheap. But if the Midnight Performance guys are doing it like that and John's telling us to do it like that, RIP trans brake. It is what it is. Foot brake from here forward. Let's hold on to
Ain't
dyno.
no fun.
Well, we can still set some stuff up.
Well, you did say if we break it that we put a 400 in it, so let's just let it live its course. And
Look on that tray over there. Mullet's Turbo 400 sitting there asking to be put in this truck.
you know what they sell for a 400, right?
They got a transfer
Transfer
case.
case.
Could make it work. Make it actually really fast. Jackson, what are you doing, dude?
We don't need this where we're going.
Frick. Wow, that's a smaller wheel than I thought would be on there.
Billet wheel.
Billet? This is our first board warm. All right, so we got a little CO2 bottle back here. Oh yeah, she's got some juice in her. We need a Motion Raceworks CO2 bottle mount, maybe. What wheels are we gonna order?
Powder coat.
Powder coat these?
You're good.
What do you think, John? How much power do you think this thing's capable of?
We'll see what injectors it has in it, and then
Yeah.
figure it out from
We don't even know what injectors are in
So
the
that'd be the limiting factor.
truck. We have no idea. We don't know. I mean, we know what the fuel pumps are. We don't know what the injectors are. We just found out what the turbo size is. Don't know what the transmission will hold.
So this is like a typical tuning session for you when a customer rolls up.
Yeah.
What injectors you got? Yes.
Yeah. It does have injectors. We know that.
What pumps? The ones that pump the fuel. What injectors? The ones that squirt. What turbo's that? The one that spins.
Fresh wax job though, so it should make some more power.
Right. As it sits still.
Yeah. All right, let's put her on the charger. We have all these freaking marks around the dyno, guys, because every time we put a car on here with wastegates that point to the ground like this, friggin' melts our floors that are now officially 1 year old. Okay, here we go, boys. See if this turbo can really do some action. Are we gonna just leave the CO2 off for the first pull?
Leave the CO2 off, see what the gate is.
Yeah.
And then
Then we know where we're at.
yeah.
All right.
I think it's going to be kind of sensitive.
Yeah. Okay. Let's make it rip, brother.
I think it was so much cooler with that filter off.
Damn right, dude. You gotta have that exposed turbo life. My turbo is my air filter.
Horsepower, 840 43 foot-pounds of torque. Thing just made 900 horsepower on wastegate.
Smoking out the turbo. Oh, that was the first pull, really.
It's probably breaking in still.
Might be burning in some.
It was on decel, so it probably did a little bit of turbo.
What did it make?
893.
Is that right?
I don't know. We'll see what boosts it hit.
Holy. No, it did not make 893. Are you serious?
I mean, unless the dyno lies to you, it made 893, 843.
Hold on, we gotta verify these boost numbers, because if it really made that much, I'm selling all the LSs in the shop. Just switch and fully. It felt strong though, rolled on slow and then just.
It is a pretty gangster
Oh,
turbo.
holy Toledo!
I mean,
So-
it's a built motor, sleeve deal, rod
Yeah.
piston, race compression on E90.
893 horsepower, 843 torque. We gotta verify the boost. I'm not 100% believer yet. Oh, it did make 14 pounds. So that's probably about right. It made 14 and then it fell to 7.
So it spiked the 14 that made
Yeah, that
7.
explains why it made all
Why it
its power
peaked and then it fell off.
at 5,500 RPM.
5,700.
Oh, brother! Do you think that's about right on 14 pounds?
If it held 14, it would have probably made 950.
But what are these coyotes, man?
There's something going on that caused that.
Yeah.
So like something with wastegate lines maybe. So we may need to go look at that real quick.
We'll double verify the wastegate lines. Because if we turn the boost controller on and it just makes all the boost, we might be in trouble.
That's why you don't want to put too much on it, because it may peak again and hit like 20 something.
All right, so we're trying to figure out how the truck just made 14 pounds of boost with no boost controller on. Because it realistically should have made about 7 pounds, but it spiked big time. That's why it made 900 horsepower. So we need to sort that out. I mean, we had the boost controller CO2 off, so there's really no way for it to add boost, but somehow it did. So, science isn't adding up here. Okay, guys, well, we couldn't really sort out why the boost is spiking, so what we're going to do is add some boost via the boost controller and hope that the spike just stays there at 14 pounds. And then instead of it going from 14 down to 7, we're just going to try and get it to go 14 and then maybe down to 12 and hold. So if you guys can tell by the air dyno that I'm doing here, we should be dialed. James, we need to do a breather setup on this. Do you see these like little mini filters on the... I just feel like that's not enough. You know what I'm saying? Boost controller's on, that's just going to make our whole day a lot better.
That billet wheel whirly boy doing its job. Dude, 952. Hey, remember that number you said?
18 pounds. How much horsepower?
Remember you said, what'd you say it'd make if it carried the boost?
That, what, 950?
Yeah, they made 952.
952. Golly. Still made it in that mid-range though. It spiked again. So she's out of injector.
Where it peaks, it's going to start. Like if we start to turn it up more, it'll be out of injector.
Because it peaks for some reason.
Yeah.
We don't know why.
Yeah. We're thinking maybe blow-off valve maybe going open, but we need to see if we have video to watch.
Okay, yeah, we can check that out. 950. Oh, gosh, it's so effortless. I really want to feel that. Because the other day it would have been like 7 pounds on the street.
If it'll climb, like if the boost stays flat and it climbs, it'll make over 1,000 on that boost.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Instead of it boosting this and falling off.
Yeah.
But it spiked all the way to 19, right?
Yeah, 18 and a half.
So when we added that 5 on the dome, it added to the spike as well.
Yeah, so yeah,
Ooh.
14 and a half, 15 plus 5, somewhere around in there.
Can you make it in the boost leash like more gradual so it waits till after the spike? Or
We could try. Maybe go a little.
it's kind of weird that it's spiking the boost. Like, what is the explanation on that? I don't really know.
Well, it's either spiking or it's bleeding off, so we don't know which.
Oh yeah,
way
because the
it's-
blow-off valve could be
yeah.
coming open or
Yeah.
something. Okay, well, I'll check the footage, see if I can see anything. There's no adjustability on this, is there? All right, guys, we're gonna make a hit with the boost controller off and see if our blow-off valve's opening. All right, guys, well, we've talked John into making one more rip to go for 1,000. Even though we're right on the edge of the fuel system, we need some bigger injectors.
It ain't a 1,000 horsepower truck till it makes 1,000 horsepower.
That's right. So we're a little over the injector that we have, but hey, you know what? You only live once. So hopefully we'll just see a nice little 1,000 down there.
It's gonna make just a little bit over the 1,000.
Are you doing 7 on the dome?
Hey, go to 8 to be safe. Finger slip.
Burnout.
Finger slips. He goes to 70 on the dome. Woo! There it is. 1,044. And 1,044. 974 foot-pounds of torque. That sounded like 1,000 wheel did. Because it made 1,044.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said 9 something.
No, it made.
Let's go.
Yeah, it made 974 on torque.
Now you need injector.
Oh.
She wasn't
Don't worry
stopped,
about
bud.
Drop the dyno brake there for a second.
You got excited.
Holy Toledo!
1,044.
Woo!
Look at that torque. 970 foot-pounds of torque.
Now we need a good set of injectors.
Yeah.
What do you think we should get?
2250s.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, we might as well
What is
still
FIC 2150s?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
That'll be
Can
fun.
never not have enough, you know what I'm saying?
Well, shout out to John Lund for coming down here.
What a guy.
He did a great job on the giveaway truck tune-up. I mean, that thing's still running awesome, but now we got this thing ripping, so we should do an all-wheel drive launch in the park.
Oh, absolutely.
It's wet out there.
You got to
If
do the
he's still
burner.
here when we break it, we can blame it on him.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's
He's
the
he's
key.
made it this long.
You always
so
want to break it when your tuner is still there. And then it's like way more obvious. it's
always
their
a
fault.
tuner's fault.
Always. Always.
All right, so final numbers. She beat the giveaway truck. 1,044, 974 foot-pounds of torque. And it made it all around 5,500 RPM because of our weird boost spike thing that we still don't know the source of, but
We gotta figure it out. That's boost.
why is our boost like that?
It went down to 9 up top.
Makes no sense. And what was that, 19 or so?
19 and a half.
That makes no sense. And this is RPM?
Yep.
Very odd.
We're on 3 deep, Sam.
We're going to shut me out. I'm just getting this phone out of my way here.
Tell me around 7.
Okay.
Oh, she's way faster.
Oh, man.
I love it. That is great.
I told you, all right, at 7, and you didn't go till 9.
I know they go to
It made
16.
16.
I know, I
Whoa.
don't It made 16.
Dude, that thing is nasty. What a view.
Hear that air conditioner? I think it's going out.
I think your AC is probably going out.
Yeah.
It's getting louder and louder, I feel like.
Yeah, it's like every time I give it a little bit of gas.
Yeah.